guys, and welcome back to the Pickaxe Prospectors Report, episode number 5. Now, we've taken a break for maybe 3 weeks, or maybe it's been a month. But since then, we've had so many awesome updates on the Pickaxe platform that make Pickaxe the undisputed #1 custom GPT platform out there. Now, with that being said, if you're new here or you just heard about Pickaxe, it's not just about custom GPTs, it's really creating assistance for coaches, entrepreneurs, or even smaller agencies who want to build kind of simple, out-of-the-box, plug-and-play software solutions for their clients. You can even create agentic workflows with Pickaxe if you get to an advanced enough level, which is exactly what we do on the Pickaxe Prospector Association on school.com. So that's where I create courses showing you guys how to do advanced workflows such as a PNAA structure, which I announced in episode 4. And listen, we're going to get into all of those details, and I get into even more details on PPA, where serious builders and business owners who are building on Pickaxe and generating 30K plus in MRR per month gather to network, ask for help, find tips or tricks, or even collaborate on project. We've actually been having great success stories in the Pickaxe community and the extended PPA community. So without further ado, I want to show you what these successful builders are using from the new features. So I'm not going to focus on all the new features that we've experienced or we've seen in the last 3 weeks. I'm going to focus on what I believe and the PPA community believes are the best features that would get you advanced results. It would make you look like a pro when you build for your clients. So with that being said, let's get started. All right, first and foremost, I'm going to focus on Gemini 3 Pro. It is now live on Pickaxe. It's been a while since it's been out there, but maybe I even mentioned it in the last one, but you should really start using Gemini 3 Pro and thinking if you haven't, and you should try them out in the Google ecosystem, especially the new products that they launched. If Gemini is great at something, especially this new 3 version, it's really great at planning. It is also quite exceptional at coding, not on par with Claude Opus 4.5, but when you're planning agentic workflows, it is excellent. It's also great for like internal office use. So if you're creating, for example, let's say an application or a Pickaxe or studio for clients who are, corporate or maybe some sort of SME where they need internal tools, Gemini 3 Pro really shines in corporate environments and does an excellent job at maintaining the discipline, like following SOP structure of talking back and forth and understanding user queries. And it is quite an empathetic model. So this one, I highly recommend you check it out. Give it a try. It is slightly more on the expensive end, but it is truly worth it, especially if you're looking to build a quality product for your clients. Next up is now you can pin your studios on your dashboard. So when you go to your dashboard in Pickaxe, let's say you are building for a client or 3 clients, you're building for them on Pickaxe. Instead of having to cycle through your like 28 or 50 studios, you can just pin the ones you want to focus on right there for quick access. The third one on my list today is going to be, you can now turn off display reasoning steps. Now, if you guys have kind of figured out before the recent action system came about or was published, that if you were using any Perplexity model, especially the reasoning models, it would just word vomit out its entire reasoning. And you want to use Perplexity for the search feature because you don't want to go ahead and set up the action and getting the API key thing done. But now it's actually, but the problem with that is that it was putting out all that reasoning talk, which, doesn't look good for even your own personal tools. Now that's not even an issue. And this now applies for every single model. In fact, you can find it from the capabilities tab right here. And if you click on display reasoning steps to user, you can actually control if you want that to appear or not. So it's 2 things. You can either show the reasoning or not show the reasoning if the underlying LLM is a reasoning model. And the issue with Perplexity models from before has also been fixed. So this is actually a 2-in-1. Next up on the list is customizing your emails in your studio. Now, there's 2 very straightforward customizations that we can work on here, and that's the test studio email login, and that's the studio email login, and the second one is the email verification, and there's password reset. So there's a list of several emails that you can now work on within your studio. This is a feature that I know several of you guys have been asking for over a year, but now it is finally here, and the customization options, of course, open up a new layer of more quality control, more QC for your applications, and direct control over your brand voice. So having this is a great addition to the new list of features. Okay, next up is actions run. Now it's available for custom actions. So what this does is it's sort of an actions diagnostics tool, right? So now this is an internal, so now Pickaxe added a native debugging tool for you. So if you're creating custom actions in the new action system, you actually have action runs right here, and it's going to automatically record each time your custom action is running, and it's going to give you unique session ID for every run, a timestamp, a print statement for the error logs, and return values of error messages. So now you have enhanced error logging so you could better debug. The ability to quickly diagnose features or verify success. Amazing. example on what you'll see. So here is an example of what this error logging looks like. So you're going to see all this information here internally along with a session ID, and then you could work on debugging if you need to debug it. So this is one way to do it, but if you're a member of PPA on the VIP plan, you already know that I made a actions diagnostics tool which takes you through a form to know exactly what's wrong, and instead of giving you that information, it actually just helps you fix the entire thing, which is like it just rewrites the code for you so that you can copy and paste it directly and just get to work. So now there are even more options for you to diagnose custom actions, and this can come in really, really handy, especially for you advanced builders out there who are trying to connect their API keys. So great addition from the Pickaxe team. All right, next up is a really, really nice one. And this one is listening to your Pickaxe responses. So I've had some interactions on the Pickaxe community forum with a lot of you guys before, where you were trying to build a custom solution to essentially have your Pickaxe output audio. And I believe that another Pickaxe expert on the roster figured out some sort of script. However, Pickaxe has now taken that same concept and listened to the community and updated the system. And now you can listen to Pickaxe responses. So it's kind of like ChatGPT's listen or read out loud feature. Gemini also has it. I believe Anthropic doesn't have it yet. Grok has it for sure. So having it in Pickaxe for your custom Pickaxes or client projects really, really spells a great new feature and add-on to your applications to even bump up the quality just a little bit more. So another wonderful addition from the Pickaxe team. Last but not least for this episode, I want to mention that the knowledge base got a makeover. Now, I probably covered this before, but what I want to tell you guys is that I'm recording a course just right now, and it's going to be released in the next couple of days, showing you guys what you can do with this. So this is going to be a little bit mind-blowing and the results are going to blow your mind because there's a lot you could do with this. You can even utilize PNAA structure, so a native agentic solution, and have your Pickaxe output insane outputs that you never thought of before. So especially for content marketers out there or for running your social media or content creation, the course that I'm putting together for you is going to give you an edge in your content marketing game. So stay tuned for that. If you're not already subscribed, check out school.com/PPA and join over 130 serious builders and operators who are generating over 30K per month in MRR. All right, finally, I want to take you guys inside of the community to show you what I've been cooking for you in the classroom. Now, there was a Cyber Monday and Cyber Week sale where everything was discounted. And I did disappear for the last week. I had a very important trip that had to do with me being a remote digital nomad, and I had to work on getting a long-term visa, and that worked out great. So now I am back into it, and you're going to see a lot more things coming out on this YouTube channel, on my social media, and on PPA. So let me walk you through what is coming out very, very soon. So inside of the intermediate to advanced, which is the beginner to hero, you're going to see updates on the new action system, how to use it, how to utilize it. We're going to talk about MCPs, connecting from Smithery or connecting even your own custom-made MCPs. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And then lastly, there's going to be an update to how to use the new knowledge base system, because the last video I made on YouTube for the Pickaxe channel, the official Pickaxe channel, is a little bit outdated. Not entirely, but it doesn't show you like how to connect JSON or how that would work, or YouTube videos and how that would work, or show you some examples of what you guys could build with them. So especially the knowledge base course that's coming out, the great thing about that is that it's going to come with a blueprint. And that blueprint essentially, or that build, that's going to be a walkthrough sort of during the course. So basically this course is, I'm going to show you how to build it. I'm going to talk about it, explain all the bells and whistles, and then you're going to get a blueprint that you could just copy and implement in your own Pickaxe project. And it can give you inspiration on what to do for your own projects. So you could kind of use it as a boilerplate template. So that's the design for that. So those 3 courses are coming to intermediate and advanced. And I am happy to announce that there is going to be a holiday sale running from now, as soon as this video launches, until December 26th. That is going to offer the same deals and prices as the Cyber Week sale. So what that would look like is VIP is going to be 17% off on annual. As you know, VIP is usually monthly because the price might fluctuate a little bit on the upper side due to the fact that you get access to me, direct access to me for consultations and helping you debug projects. And then second of all, the 0 to hero or the premium tier is going to be billed at $20 per month on the annual plan. So you can just get it for $250. So that same deal is coming back due to popular demand, 47% off for that time period. And there's going to be no limit on that. So get it while it lasts, because when the new year comes, all of these are going to be gone and a lot of things are going to change. All right, next up is going to be the Gen AI course. So this is something I've been working on for some time. And in this, we are going to dive into some of the most popular Gen AI tools out there, from HeyGen to Google Notebook LM, to Sora to you name it. If it's Gen AI and it's going to help you up your content game and distribution, it's going to be covered here. So this is available with the VIP plan, and you can get that VIP plan for 1 year starting now until December 26th. Next up is there are updates coming to the Premium Vault, and that update is going to be a database application where you could go in and find blueprints for Make and N8N. You could just download anything that you want out of there. So there are 20 Make plus N8N. These are highly curated by me, based on the data and the surveys that I sent out to you guys. So if you participated, thank you. I really appreciate it. It really helps me pinpoint what you guys are looking for so I can build better products for you guys. And then, of course, there are more updates coming to the VIP. My consultant Brain is coming in an application form. Things were delayed for 1 week while I worked on my visa, and now that that's out of the way, which was like a major roadblock for me, then I can focus on everything else. So these are coming, no worries. If you guys have any questions, I'm always available for you. Just DM me directly on School or on the Pickaxe community forum. For those of you who already have me on WhatsApp, then you know how to reach me. Other than that, I want to show you guys some more additions that we added here. So if you have a very valuable contribution that you want to talk about something with the community, please do let me know, or just go ahead and post it. And if it really adds value to everybody, regardless if you're on the free plan, premium, or VIP tier, then you get to join the community discussions. So, or your conversation will be elevated to community discussion. So I'm just going to pin it here, and it will become a valuable resource that people could go and see every single time they need to learn about it. Finally, discount codes. So I created this page right here to give you guys access to all the discount codes for the products that I use. So I don't recommend anything I personally use. I've vetted these products. I've worked with them for a long time. And that is it, guys, for this episode of the Pickaxe Prospectors. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you have any questions or would like to dive into more technical aspects or expand outside of the realm of just working on custom GPTs, learn how to build distribution, get people to learn about your pickaxe and use it and actually pay you money for it, then PPA is the place to go. Again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next month. Take care.